Good. All right, welcome. I'm Dave.
I'm Ramon. This is the Are You Serious podcast. We are going to look at a short fight today.
Foreman versus Lyle. It's the fight of the year in 1976. I've seen this a bunch. It's a classic fight. It's one of my favorites.
I've never seen this fight before, but with George Foreman, I know he's about to drop some haymakers on somebody.
Dude, well, Ron Lyle is a prison trained kind of guy. Like this guy is he's a tough guy. He's a hard punching fool. He spent, I think, 8 years in the penitentiary, and he said when he was in there he could do 1,000 push-ups in an hour.
Holy shit. Well, the only other fighter that I've heard of that was in prison that could that fought pretty much and got his way out was Bernard Hopkins.
Oh,
so
there's been several of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Dwight Muhammad Kawi is another one.
Okay.
He didn't even have any amateur fights. He just fought in prison and came out and went pro.
Damn.
And damn near beat Michael Spinks.
Oh,
and fought Evander Holyfield to a standstill.
Damn.
And he's 5'6".
Now that's saying something.
Yeah, he's like 5'6", a little dude. Anyway, he was another one that changed his name from. He was not. Well, what was his name? Dwight Muhammad Kawi was Dwight Braxton.
Okay.
And he went Muslim, and they changed his name. And then a foe of his, actually, in the same era, Matthew Saad Muhammad was Matthew Franklin, and he had changed his name.
Okay.
But at least they both kept their first names. Tank Davis. He just shit all over a really great name. Tank Davis.
Yeah.
Now he's Abdul Wahid. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, it's his choice, but at the same time, I think his name, Gervonta Davis, was pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
that's a cool name.
With him going through the things that he went through as a child and all that stuff, maybe he's trying to get rid of that trauma and just keep it going.
He's a punk. He's a punk. All right.
I love Tank Davis, by the way.
I do too.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is the fight of the year, 1976.
1976 fight of the year.
Okay, the scene set presents itself. The sports.
This is going to be good.
Palace, Las Vegas.
This is high drama.
Look at Big George.
Introduced by ring announcer Chuck Hall. And the fighters have just come into the
He's
ring.
a handsome fella.
Yeah. 220, George Foreman at a deceptive 226. I say deceptive because he looks lithe and supple. With me to work this fight, Ken
Lithe.
currently the number one.
Hey, there's handsome Ken Norton.
For the heavyweight crown. And in the meantime, Ken told you at the top of this telecast that what he wanted to see about George Foreman was whether or not he was mentally settled. No secret about it. Many have felt that Foreman's psyche was materially
This is after the Ali loss.
Year of 15 months ago. As for Ron Lyle, question there will be he be able to get to Foreman? And yet, in the long run, many feel if Lyle can survive the first 5 rounds, he is the better bet to win
He's
the
a monster,
fight.
dude.
Foreman's
This dude's a monster.
having become
Holy smoke, man.
And he's fought a bunch of dudes. It's not like he just fought Foreman. He fought Ali. He fought a bunch of top guys. He fought Corey.
I would like to see Ali and Lyle,
He fought Ernie Shavers.
I'd like to see that fight also.
He can change it in the gym, but once he gets into the heat of battle and gets hit,
Look at that ring on Ken Norton's
go back
finger.
to what he knows best.
Shit.
The shirt with the ruffles in it.
I love
the
ruffles, dude. I like those ruffles.
All right, apparently we have just a few seconds left.
Look at George, man.
Big George, dude.
The afro.
These days, these guys would be small heavyweights.
That's crazy.
They're both 6'3" and about 225.
Okay.
So that's small by today's standards.
Hey, I tell you what, man. George Foreman in any era is a fucking monster.
Yeah, he's a monster.
And then Lyle, you said,
Is a
monster also. So when it comes down to it, Lyle literally is going to be somebody that bang some heads in today's fight era too.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
Here in Las Vegas last May, Jerry Quarry beat
Ron
him,
Lyle.
and then Jimmy
These
Young
dudes
unexpectedly
are about
beat
to
him
try to kill
in
each other.
Hawaii.
This is really funny. This is a good fun fight.
Remember when Charlie Roth was a light heavyweight contender? He's about 50 years now. That's the introduction of Ron Lyle.
The Colorado State Penitentiary.
Fighting out of Livermore,
Yeah,
California.
there's a big documentary about him.
226 pounds.
He said a deceptive 226.
Foreman.
Ooh, they booing George.
Okay, the ring introductions of the riders finished.
Looked like George had a cigarette behind his ear, but I guess that wasn't.
Scoring this
No.
fight for us unofficially. We'll be bringing you up to date throughout the course of the fight on Kenny's scoring, and of course his comments interspersed during the course of the fight. The referee then, Charlie Roth, age
Look at
50.
this. Watch this.
Refereed around
You're
the
missing this.
Cincinnati and Pittsburgh
Damn, they
area
close enough to
for a long
kiss.
number of years. Just look at this.
George is an intimidating motherfucker, man.
The face of George Foreman and, for that matter, of Ron Lyle.
Yeah.
Each speaking for itself. Crossroads fight for each fighter. If Foreman is to come back and get another shot at the crown, he must win this fight, and it would help to win it impressively. As for Lyle, well, he couldn't beat Ali, he couldn't beat Quarry. If he's to continue, he'll
couldn't
be
beat Quarry?
34 years of age
Who?
short.
Him?
and Foreman's
Lyle.
just 27.
That's a spoiler alert. But Corey outboxes this guy.
Oh,
He
okay.
uses boxing and he outboxes him because he doesn't want to get into a complete bomb out. You know what I mean?
Huh.
He don't want to try to go head to head for that long, I guess. So he just smartly outboxes Lyle.
That's cool.
Yeah.
George lagging his right leg behind him in the manner that Frazier did against Ali in the last two fights between those two. Effect of that is really to cut off the ring. Lyle is not a bad boxer, though he has a tendency to let the hand stay too low.
Lyle came out and swung that right hand wildly.
Like he was trying to knock out a horse.
Right.
Yeah, he was.
Big George ain't no joke, man.
So far, as you can see, fighters feeling each other out. Lyle showing foot
Two
movement.
big ass titans, man.
George talking, lagging the back leg, but not yet connecting with a stiff left jab. He tried to get
Damn.
first one in. didn't
George
get
had a
it
good
through, the
jab
second
on him.
got in.
He had a pretty good jab. Right now, Lyle's out jabbing Foreman.
I must say, Kenny, George appears to be in much better condition than in that abortive thing in Toronto last May against the 5 fighters.
That's very
Yeah.
he looks very
George
good.
really looks
Very
good, man,
jab.
right now.
Oh,
Lyle got in a good left. George's face went
and he
back.
keeps throwing that straight right hand to the body and landing it.
Right.
Lyle does.
He doesn't know the meaning of the word
Oof.
fear. You know the Lyle story. 7.5 years in
Ooh,
Colorado
ooh.
State prison.
Yeah, there you go.
Learned to fight there.
Nice jab.
And as I told you earlier, fought Ali here last May, and Ali scored an 11th round TKO.
Big George.
Tripling it up. Oh!
By Lyle. A good right by Lyle, and he's got
Woo, Foreman rocking and reeling, baby.
trouble.
Yeah.
George staggering off the ropes, and Lyle all over him.
Foreman is smothering that, though. Lyle is all over him throwing punches, but Foreman is smothering that. He's staying close. Look at Foreman, man. He is off.
You see George in
Yeah.
trouble. A late flurry by Lyle.
He had him on his heels for sure.
Yes, he did.
Really back George.
Foreman looked like he was ready to go down for a minute, man.
Around not only Ron Lyle, but the punishment
Wow.
was damage. Let's look at it in slow motion, Kenny.
Okay.
He thumped it
Very good right hand.
right on the ear.
He set him up with a jab. But he got a little excited at the end. He couldn't really take care of him. As I said before, Howard, it shows that Lyle has no fear of Foreman.
No fear in Ron Lyle at
Shit,
all.
if he did have some fear, that was gone. Once that shot landed.
Nothing wrong with Ron Lyle's left. As I said at the very top of the telegram.
But
if Ron
this is my
Lyle
thing when it
can
comes
lay
down to
one
landing that
thing,
shot.
but
He might
I
have
don't
woke Georgia
think
ass
any
up
of the
though.
old Foreman
Yeah.
confidence.
Well, we'll see how it
The guy who knocked
unfolds.
you out in the second round, Kenny. Where is
I feel he has the confidence. I feel that this round he must come out.
Where's the guy that knocked you out in the second round, Kenny? Where is he? Kenny's like,
he? Ringside with yours truly.
fuck you. God damn, man.
Lyle right at him, but again with a wild swing.
A wild swing again from Lyle at the start of the second round.
Oh my gosh. Jabbing him, out jabbing. Oh, well, here comes Foreman with some good jabs.
Two good short left jabs, and that's what he must do.
Yeah, he's got to do that for sure. Set up that right hand.
Foreman is taking jabs like.
Fighting back now.
There, use your feet, Foreman.
Howard, as you can see, Lyle is giving Foreman no.
Lyle has some hell of power, man.
Oh,
That could be a
oh,
mistake, Kenny.
oh, oh.
George is fighting back now.
Fighting
Yeah,
back, but,
George is
Lyle's
definitely
very
fighting
aggressive,
back.
catching most of the punches with his glove.
What is the announcer's name again?
Howard Cosell.
Howard Cosell. Fucking Howard, bruh. But you know what I like about Howard though? Howard is real.
Yeah, he
And
is.
Howard asks some hard fucking questions to people.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
right, come around and land on
Ooh.
Foreman. Foreman in the red trunk.
Oh, god damn. He just keeps firing right hands at Lyle. And Lyle's walking right through him. Oh,
Now Lyle is hurt.
with two left hands from Foreman. Jesus.
And another left, and Lyle's in trouble. He's against the ropes trying to cover.
Oh, man. How he hooks around his arm with that hook to the body. God.
Certain it is, he didn't know what to do in Zaire. Look at that left performance get in there. And it's a different Lyle now. He's a little shaky. The leg's
Jesus.
just a little
Ooh,
rubbery.
ooh.
Foreman is a tremendous puncher. No question about that. Ken Norton can attest to that. I told you we have a
See,
slugfest.
Howard Cosell gets his jabs in there.
Very good counter right hand.
Lyle is in the corner right now, and Foreman is really having his way.
Yeah, he don't care at all.
Lyle is fighting back though. I give him that.
2 active rounds.
Wow.
2 very active rounds, and the crowd loving it. You heard Kenny say he came back with a good counter right. Lyle did. We'll be back. I want to check the timekeeper here. The official timekeeper is John Worth. George, will you check this? Because by my clock, that round was only 2 minutes. Well, everything happens in fights. We'll find out about it. Now, this fight is being scored on the 5-point system.
Hell, everything happens in fights.
In Nevada, uniquely, they also allow for a standing
That's hilarious.
count, which is what you see in amateur boxing and the discretion of the referee. The fight is scored by 3 judges. The referee has no voice in the scoring. I'm advised that our clock was wrong, that the round indeed went 3 minutes. There'll be no saving by the bell.
Okay, so he didn't swing wildly this time when he came out in the third.
8-ounce gloves.
He actually came with a nice little jab to the body.
10-ounce gloves, 8-ounce gloves, less padding, greater damage from
The referee can't even break them up. They so big, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Howard, if you notice, Ron Lyle's over right hand is working very well on Foreman's left hand. His left hand is down, and Ron's going right over with an overhand right.
That would have been a crazy uppercut if it landed.
By the way,
Lyle's smartly going to the body a lot.
First round for
Right.
Lyle, the second round for George Foreman.
Jesus.
I tell you, Kenny, Lyle
Talking about
must
2
be
big
careful.
men
You're right about
dropping
being
some
to the right.
bombs,
There it
man.
Once again, over Foreman's left. But Foreman's jab is beginning to get to Lyle's head, and Foreman's power is so punishing that
Jesus.
he can end the fight at any time.
That's very true, but he can't afford to let Foreman really get off. He's got to be more
Here he is.
aggressive. and kind of force the action.
You're gonna start hitting him with the right hands
Punching
here.
room and punching and waiting to utilize his power, then this is all in Foreman's favor.
Ooh.
Agreed.
Ooh. That body shot took something out of Lyle, huh?
Hey, he was probably just resting for a minute. Oof, both missed with brights. Yeah, he should have been hooking to the body, George. Come on, man. Do it. No, see there. Oh, again.
Lyle in the corner against the ropes.
But then again, Howard, I think Lyle is playing possum. He's trying to wait for Foreman to arrive.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to
Lyle just threw a good
counter.
hand.
Is what he's trying to do. He's backing off.
Gil Clancy screaming, hook to the body, George. Hook to the body.
George Foreman still taking shots.
George just tried to hook to the body in response to Clancy's exhortation, but he didn't get through Lyle's guard.
Ooh.
Lyle is still throwing either way. 30 seconds left in the round.
Howard Foreman is pawing with the one big shot there, and Lyle's trying to counter.
Less than 20 seconds left, and this is the third round. Foreman the red trunks, Lyle the white. Lyle with a very good counter right. The right has been Lyle's best weapon against Foreman thus far in the
That's for
fight.
sure. He's just laying on the ropes, trying to get a counter right hand off if he can.
We're back for the start
All right,
of
this is where it gets
in what has been a very
interesting.
active fight thus far. The first round, Lyle staggered Foreman, had him rubbery leg. Foreman retreated. The second round, George coming back fighting. George now looking over to Gil Clancy, right next to him, getting instructions from Gil. If Gil is anything, he's a teacher. Master's degree in recreation. He's been teaching all his life. Whether boxers, kids playing in the playground.
Oh!
Good right by Lyle. Kenny, you're right. He's
Jesus.
been using that right beautifully over Foreman's left.
That is very effective. And Howard, we just found out for sure that the second round was only 2 minutes long.
That's correct. Chet FOTY, our producer, retimed the second round in our truck.
Damn.
Oh.
Foreman's in trouble. Foreman is down. Lyle's still trying to hit him. If he would have connected, would that have been a disqualification?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's up to the ref, but yeah, it should be.
Foreman trying to hold together, trying to keep his senses. Lyle putting on a tremendous demonstration. Now trying to move in on Foreman.
Bombing, dude.
Remember how invincible George Foreman looked through 40 bouts. The man who knocked out Frazier
40
in the
bouts,
second
huh?
round to win the title. The man who knocked out Ken Norton, the man next to me in Caracas, Venezuela, in the second round. What's happened to him?
I don't know if I can sit there while Power Cosell explains that I got knocked the fuck out.
Except for that charade in Toronto.
But it's the truth, so.
Oh! Whip it.
Woo!
Foreman is in trouble.
Whip it
Big
left hands.
Lyle
Yeah.
Foreman was a good left.
And he hurt.
Oh, Lyle is down. Lyle is down.
Now George fought back with a magnificent
Oh my
right.
gosh.
And Howard Cosell is more excited than anybody else in the arena right now.
Yes, he
He got
is.
over the aggressive there and he was very excited. And Foreman was going hard, desperation punch.
Lyle's tired too. You can see it.
In a wild
Yes.
I lead
fight.
with that body
Just
shot.
as Lyle apparently had George in trouble.
Wow.
With that punching power that we talked about in prior fights. Lyle is now
Oof.
ready to go. Against the rope.
Woo! George is whipping
20
lefts.
seconds left in the round.
I'm surprised George ain't tired, man.
Covering up against the rope. His
I
hand
bet
was
he is.
screaming to Foreman.
Oh,
here in the
oh,
body.
oh,
George at the
with the
head.
hooks.
Lyle is now wide open.
Oh.
He is
Oh,
Lyle trying to
Oh! He hit George with a huge left hand.
the way the public wants it. Lyle now trying to fight back.
Both just real tired.
oh, oh,
Only 10 seconds left.
Oh.
Now Foreman was staggered. Foreman was staggered by a Lyle left.
Oh, Foreman is down.
Shit.
Look at that shit.
Back.
Again.
Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight.
By the bell, but Foreman is up.
What's up,
What's
dude?
up, fellas?
What a fight, Kenny!
Well, this is the slugfest here.
Holy
Both
shit.
arenas are wide open.
As Kenny said, both fighters leave themselves wide open. Call it over the slow-mo, Kenny.
Oh,
Right now, both
oh,
fighters leave themselves wide
hammering.
open. They're both relying totally on power here.
Ooh.
George is the same.
And then he got
clocked with a right. Look how George
Just a right
fell, man.
count,
George
yeah.
was out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Both their power for getting
Wow.
Bad
I
shape.
said I would hardly call this an artistic affair, but it's
Well, now I guess people know that George ain't invincible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't looking like an unbeatable machine no more since the Ali fight. So Lyle is bringing it, bro.
His chances would materially improve.
That's very true. And Lyle has been known to come on in the later round. He's very good. His stamina is very good. His punching power is good. And so now the question is if George can recover and continue on here in the later round.
Kenny Norton at ringside.
George looked kind of mad, man.
Well, he should be.
So if we were scoring this, that would have been a 10-8 round, 10-7 round. Because George went down twice.
Yep, that's a 10-7.
But Lyle went down once too, so that's a 9-7 round.
There's a 10-point loss.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
I mean, Lyle has the middle edge right here.
I really don't know how you would score that.
So if y'all watching this, in the comments, let us know how you would score that. We was asking if it would be a 10-8 round or if it would be a 9-8 round because both fighters went down. Or just George went down twice.
Foreman holding on.
We're going here, Howard.
Staggering all over the ring. Lyle against the rope, throwing the left uppercut. Foreman in trouble again. No bounce.
Lyle is tired, man.
They're both exhausted.
Very good for Lyle's hook and overhand right.
Exhausted.
Foreman looking over here at Clancy for advice, and yet he doesn't even seem to be with it. Kenny made the point that George's hands are down, and so they are.
Ooh.
George
with a short left hook.
Lyle, trying to hit back.
He paused Lyle like it wasn't no tomorrow, man.
This is really a heavyweight fight, Howard. Total gut, fear, and power.
Jab. I remember this part. This is the beginning of the end here. Oh.
Series of left jabs in there. Then a right.
Ooh.
Cut right. Uppercut by Lyle. Foreman again in trouble. You see him falling forward.
Oh, shit.
Right on the side of the head. Just right hand after right hand after right hand.
Foreman is dropping bombs on Lyle. Oh my God.
What an incredible fight.
Ooh. Lyle's in trouble. Lyle is in serious trouble right now. And Foreman is, God, he's laying into them left hooks.
Lyle's waiting just a little too long. They're both fighting. Gotta come back with
Wow. Down to
Wow,
the canvas.
That's that.
Foreman punching him again and again and again when it looked like George was done. This time it may be over. This time it may be over.
Lyle's not going to make it, Howard. It's not going to make it.
A knockout in the 5th round.
holy
by
shit,
George
bro.
Foreman, when it seemed Lyle had
What a fight,
command
huh?
of this
It's a crazy fight.
ever-changing bout.
That is a
The ebb and
crazy
flow of the
fucking
action
fight.
Yeah, I think it would be-
one, then the other. Foreman lost twice.
If it's 2 knockdowns and then another knockdown for the other guy.
Coming back to win. And in just a moment, we'll be back.
I think it'd be 9-7.
To talk with George
Okay.
Foreman. We're back at ringside.
I really
the winner
don't
in
know.
a 5th round knockout of Ron Lyle, George Foreman.
Look at
In
George,
one of
tired in the
Lyle's
mud,
most
boy.
topsy-turvy scraps.
George tired as hell.
Yeah.
Hey, George, congratulations. B, when you went down for the second time in the 4th round, did you begin to think it was all over for you?
That was all courtesy due to ABC. Being the last time I was on, they said it was not too serious, so this was really a serious bout. I was off, I was rusty, and this is what happens to you when you stay out of boxing. You get knocked down, but I feel I'm a champion at heart. I can always get up and win fights. I think that all credit should be given to Ron Lyle because he's a tremendous individual. He took some hard punches and he gave some.
He sure did. All right, let's take a look at the action and you describe it, George.
This is interesting because they go back through it with him.
Doing doing with him what he's been doing to me. Hitting me with very good punches. And Gil Clancy, every time I look over, he never did lose faith in me. So I said, well, why should I lose faith? I got knocked down. And I said to myself, this is dirty, low down, low life, good hard hitting young man. I got to get it right very effectively. Don't you agree?
That description, dirty, low down, low life, good, hard hitting young man.
I think he's just nowhere near through with Ron Lyle. He should be back in the fight for the title.
Look at the ref. He can't even get between them, bro.
Yeah.
I'm rusty, but I'm following some advice that was given to me by Kid Rapper there, thank you, Clancy. I had a hard fight. My critics were great conditioning the reason I won, because I've been out for a long time. Weren't you hurt there by Lyle, Jeff Sessions? Well, you know, I'm rusty, and I'm going to be hurt by a lot of things. Even when he slapped me, it hurt.
Even when he slapped me, it hurt.
I'm never going to give up. I'll die before I give up.
That's that mentality that boxers gotta have that they don't have today.
Next time I fight, heart of the lion will be written on my robe. Seem to have had you again. I don't really know where you got the reserve strength factor. I'm going to have to cheer Rapides and Gil Clancy. And of course, the great years that the fellow spent with me. He put some great ammunition in there also. The left jab is starting to come back. Snap back.
They hit each other with some heat, boy.
Against the owner Shapulis.
That's right. First introduction to Great House.
Oh,
God.
the right
The
uppercut.
left and then the right by Lyle. Gil was
picturesque.
sitting right next to me,
Oof.
and I heard you say,
And then he hits him with
Clancy,
about 6
it's all
right hands
over.
in a
You
row.
thought it was over for your own fighter, but you never let your fighter know it. True or not, Joe?
Then I turned around to you
Yeah,
and
Lyle
said,
was in
"Who's
trouble.
now, Ron Lyle."
That's right.
And this is quite a beating in a row. I mean,
When I got
goddamn.
knocked down, Gil started smiling at us and said, just
Yeah, I think that. And he got him while his mouth was wide open, too. I honestly believe if this was in today's times, it would have been stopped.
Well, Foreman stopped it all right.
Don't
He
give it
stopped
up.
him
I
with
got
some
going. Bill Cosby had
right
early.
and
Keep
left
going.
uppercuts.
You don't want to hear none of this stuff.
That was it.
That's crazy. But I believe, like in today's times, a ref would have stepped in and stopped
In the
him.
ring,
Maybe.
whether you're a piano player or a boxer, you got to have action. And that's a sure display of rust.
Thank you, George.
Sure, display
George
of
Foreman.
rust.
We'll be back to talk with Ron Lyle in just one moment.
Shit, is Ron Lyle able to talk?
Yeah, he's fine. I don't know if they actually did.
Back at the Sports Pavilion, Caesars
Howard
Palace,
Cole
Las
said.
Vegas, Nevada. Another preliminary fight. This time it'll be totally anti-climactic. Be on the
No
air
Ron
right
Lyle.
now.
Okay.
We'll be back
Well-
later in the show before it ends to recap.
Well, that was fun, huh?
That was. Wow, that was exciting.
Yes.
To see George Foreman go down like that, man, that's something I've never seen. I thought I had seen highlights of this fight, but I hadn't even seen highlights of this fight. That is crazy.
Yeah. This is a great fight.
Yeah.
It's a great fight.
I like it.
It's a fun fight to show casual, or beginning fans,
Yeah.
that just are new and just interested in boxing. It's a real fun fight to watch.
Shit, it got me excited. I tell you what, when it comes down to it, man, we about to be out for the Are You Serious podcast. Make sure y'all go and subscribe or like the video at least. I'm
Like
Ramon.
and subscribe.
I'm Ramon.
I'm Dave.
We out.
Bye.